Good morning, everyone. This morning we are going to cover a kind of philosophical subject introduced to us by Gautam Buddha. Gautam Buddha said the condition of our mind actually varies from time to time, from mood to mood, situation to situation, circumstances to circumstances. He has actually given us the very precise idea how our brain works, how our mind works in a different kind of situation when we are in a different kind of mood or different kind of circumstances. He has given us four different kinds of characteristics of our mind. In what situation what our mind needs or wants or looks for or chases after. He has given us very precise answer to these four questions. So point number one is, he says when our mind is gross, we chase after material. When our mind is gross means when our mind is inferior, doesn't have any kind of justice, doesn't have anything good, doesn't have any kind of divine, then it's a gross mind. And when the mind is gross, we actually chase for material, money, lucre, and we accumulate, we amass huge amount of material gains without paying any kind of attention or without giving any kind of consideration to any kind of religious, ethical, fair notion. And we accumulate the money by hook or by crook without giving any kind of thought to our just ways or unjust ways of our or making our lucre. That happens when our mind is totally gross. Number two is when our mind is emotional, we chase after people. When we are emotional, when our emotions are surged, when something happens that happening actually kicks up our emotion. For example, God forbid, someone dies that we love, or it is a time for rejoice, like Diwali time, or it is Sunday, or it is like Christmas time. When these kinds of things, so these kind of occasions, these kind of situations occur in our life, whether they are happy incidents or unhappy incidents, we always like people around us. We will always like to talk to the people. We always need shoulder of the people to lean our head and shed a couple of tears of joy or a couple of tears of sorrow. So we always need people when situation changes around us for the better or for the worse. Point number three, when our mind is fair, we chase after justice. Gandhiji, Pandit Nehru, and all other liberators whose minds were all fair minds. They say, why these British people or the foreigners are ruling us? Why we don't rule them and they are ruling us? What they are doing over here in our nation? Why they are ordering us around? Why they are actually controlling our destiny, our nation, our society? When their mind became fair, they started asking for justice. They no, it is not fair that these foreigners should be ruling us. So for them, justice was that they should leave our nation to our hand, to our destiny. It is our nation and we should rule it. It is our motherland and we should take care of her. It is our. And why they are meddling, why they are interfering, why they are here poking their nose in every single thing. So when that kind of notion started, that kind of understanding, that kind of consciousness aroused, then what happened? We started looking for the justice. So then what is just? The answer was just thing is that your nation should belong to you. Your nation should be ruled by you. Your nation should be governed by you. Your society must be led by your principles. Your society must be led by your convention, by your custom, by your tradition, by your religion, by your ethics, and that thought, that kind of notion actually started giving us the justice. One word, justice. We need justice, and we actually got justice. Point number 4, when our mind is divine, we chase God. Those people who are religious people, who are ethical people, who are God fearing people, these pious people have their mind totally divine. Their mind doesn't have anything, any iota of notion to hurt anyone, to hurt even animal, to do anything wrong, to do anything dishonest, to cheat their customers, to cheat their students, to cheat their patients. They don't have any kind of idea like that, but they are God fearing, honest to the core people. And these kind of people have absolutely divine mind. So they always look for God. They are afraid of God. They do every single thing for God. And in every single thing they actually include God. In every single thing they invite God. In every single thing they actually take the God with them, and they start with the name of God, they end with the name of God, they start their day with the name of God, and they end the day with the name of God. And whenever they have achieved this success, they don't contribute the success to themselves, but they contribute the success to the God, and they thank God that God, thank you very much for giving me the success in my deed, in my task, and always take care of us all. So these are the 4 different kinds of principles introduced and propounded by Gautam Buddha about the condition of our mind. So we also try to have 4th category of our mind, that's the divine mind. 3rd category, our fair mind. And life would be fair, life would be just, life would be blessed by God, life would be in the hands of God, God would always be looking over us, and God would always be taking care of us. Then there will be no COVID, no any kind of maladies, no any kind of disease, no disaster, no any kind of calamity, no catastrophe. Thank you very much for listening. God bless everyone on this planet. Amen.